All right, welcome back, everybody. I gotta catch up. I gotta finish the Genshin major Genshin event. It's expiring in a couple of hours, so I gotta get everything done. We'll wait about like maybe 30 minutes for everybody to file in, because I gotta do Hotori pulls, and then hopefully I can pull Sakura from Star Rail too. We'll see how those go. Speedrunning Genshin, yeah, the major event. I've already, I haven't done any of the mini games yet, but I've done all the prerequisite quests up until then. Or at least I thought I did. Looks like I still got to go through this one. The mini game should only take like 8 to 10 minutes, not the event quest. Yeah, I expect the quest to take a little longer. But yeah, hopefully the mini games go by pretty fast. What's Mint up to? Gonna share your luck with me. You got Sakura E1 plus Lycone. Lucky you. Congrats on your pulls though. If I could even get half that just by winning my coin flip, winning an early coin flip, I'd be happy. Because I don't even know, I don't have enough to go to even to full soft pity yet. I'm pretty sure. Haven't really been concentrating. Haven't really been playing much Star Rail lately, even though I need to. Lunar crystallize, alright. It was you, Iliga, or Lenny, or Linnea. Content for ZZZ is pretty light. Yeah, seems like there's not really much to do in that game right now. Hey, yo, Denzel, no, I didn't pull Hotori yet. I will. I just started the stream, so I'll start doing my pulls pretty soon here in about, like, maybe like another 20 minutes or so. Game's on sleep mode for next couple of weeks too. Yeah, except for the AIC event. Fuck that event. All that fucking grind in the AIC event, all for fucking nothing. I think that event single-handedly changed my entire outlook on the factory in Enfield. Because actually, fuck that event. Swirl, cool. They want you to use Varka as well. It's too bad I haven't done any of the fucking Hexel buffs yet, or the Hex and Zirkel buffs or whatever. I wonder if you can still do them without it though. So it looks like they want you to use Fischl here. You want to like Enfield so bad, but man, it's hard to like it. What don't you like about it? Was it that bad that it changed how I viewed the factory loop? So here's what I took away from that AIC event. The factory gameplay alone is fine, but if this is how factory-based events are gonna go from now on, holy fuck, I fucking hate it. Cause so ever since my last stream where, you know, I spent like, I don't know, like fucking 9 hours straight or some shit like that, trying to fucking set up my factories to make those advanced gourds or whatever. Yeah, so that shit all broke, like the next time I logged into Enfield. So like my base wasn't producing anything at all. And then now, like I think yesterday I just looked at my base again and I was like, nah, I fucking give up. Like this is not worth trying to like constantly fix over and over and over again. It's like, nah, fuck this shit. Because now, the problem I'm having right now is that now all of a sudden my base isn't producing Hedonite anymore. And I don't know why. I can't figure out why. Like so far with all the other instances of my fucking setups breaking, I was able to figure out, oh, okay, I can do this, this, and this, and that, even though it was super complicated. Or it's like I had to stare at my base for like what 15 minutes straight, figuring out what the hell's going on. But at least the first couple of times that I fixed shit, stuff worked. So I was able to get my base back to making shit again. But now with my Head Knight production not fucking working for some reason, I just can't figure out why. That means I can't make any more gourds. So I'm just like, nah, I got shit. I got Omega bullshit to deal with IRL. I just don't have time for this. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna give up on the event. I've already gotten all the ore barrels anyway. Those are the most important things. Fuck a trim metal. I stopped going for those in OG Arknights anyways. So fuck if I care if I miss a trim metal in fucking Enfield now. But no, what the AIC event taught me is that while the factory gameplay just by default is fine, right? Because if it's one thing to force your players to go through factory bullshit as part of the natural gameplay loop, like just to progress your account and shit like that. That's fine, because there's no time limit. But as soon as you turn that shit into a limited time event, holy fuck. On top of how long it's supposed to take you to fucking finish that shit, no, this AIC event, that last AIC event has completely changed how I see the factory gameplay with Enfield, and not in a good way. Now I would prefer never seeing it as a limited time event ever again. It's fine it's fine in base gameplay. As part of like, it's fine if they still want to make it a requirement to like progress story. That's fine. I don't give a shit. But I pray to God that they never bring it back as a limited time event again. They probably will though. But if I had my way, I would never make a factory shit a part of like a limited time event ever again. Fuck that. Well, I just look at, dude, Eerie, that's what I've been doing, bro. That's what I've been fucking doing. And yet all those blueprints just broke on their own. So shit, I guess that one YouTube chatter I had the other day was just use Kilston's blueprints. Yeah, I guess I better fucking use his then. The problem is, I have to go back to fucking go watch his original like 1.1, 1.2 base building guide or whatever, because his AIC event guide is based off that. Feel like it's gonna happen again sometime. Yeah, exactly. I feel like they're gonna do this shit again. So it's like, it's like, all right, I learned my lesson, I guess. As soon as I see another, as soon as we see another, like, factory-related limited time event, I guess I'm gonna have to start that shit day one. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what you have, you know, it's gacha games after all, so, you know, there's a level of expectation there. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, if you procrastinate on the event until, like, the last couple of days, then, you know, sure, fine. I do accept some of the responsibility for starting this event, like, super late. You know, part of it's on me, of course. But with gacha games, like, there's a reason why they last for 2 weeks. Because sometimes, you don't know what people's situations are like. Sometimes you can't play a gacha game during, like, the first week or so. You know? Like, putting aside the whole, like, oh, you know, people love to procrastinate on events thing aside, there are people out there who legitimately just can't grind gachas during a certain time. You know, real life gets in the way or something like that. You know, believe it or not, some of us actually have to fucking touch some grass. Not all of us are fucking glued to our computers 24/7. As soon as we get a new event, we just finish in, like, the first couple of hours. So it's like, yeah, if you procrastinate on the event, that you know, part of the responsibility does fall on your shoulders, sure. But at the same time, ideally, events should be designed in a way that, like, as long as you're able to sit down and grind through it in one good session, in one good long session, then you should be able to finish it. Because that's how most events work, especially for the bigger gacha games. And Arknight's Enfield is a big you know, it's being developed like a big production gacha game. So it's like for Enfield to put in an event like that, where it's like, oh, you better start this shit as soon as fucking possible, or you're just not gonna be able to finish it at all. That's just like that's such a big, like, how do I say? That's just such a big anomaly. It's like that's not how big gacha events are, like, normally supposed to be designed. And I guess the last thing I have on mind to complain about that is to complain about this, and I'll fucking move on because again I'm about to fucking procrastinate. I've been procrastinating on this Genshin event too, so I gotta get this shit done. So this is the last thing I'll say about the Enfield AIC event. It's very fucking frustrating, like sitting through the event on stream for like however long it was I worked on it for, like 6 to 7 or 8 hours straight. Obligatory 6-7 meme here. But it's like, bro, I put in fuck man, like anywhere between like 5 to 10 hours split between, like, you know, two or three streams, maybe 2. I think it was 2. But like I put in all that effort and all that time to figure out how that fucking event works, and it doesn't work? You're telling me the blueprints I used just broke halfway through? So it's like I spent all those hours trying to make sure to get those gourds up and running, and it's like, oh, I'm making 12 gourds a minute. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe I've got a chance to finish this event after all. Nope. Something goes wrong. Base runs out of power. Head Knight production line stops for some bullshit reason. Zero Knight production, heavy Zero Knight production lines stop for some bullshit reason. Is like all that work just to have my efforts just fall apart on their own because, oh, I forgot to I overlooked this one minuscule detail. For example, my fucking heavy Zero Knight production lines getting clogged with too much sewage, for example. Oh, they can't completely run out of sewage, otherwise some of the facilities won't work, but they can't get clogged either. Otherwise nothing will run at all. So what do I have to do? I have to fucking plop down some extra fucking water treatment plants, pipe some of that excess sewage in there to make that shit run again. And again, I don't even know what's wrong with my current Head Knight production. Maybe next time I stream, I'll pull up Enfield and have people fucking explain to me what the fuck is wrong with that thing. Because I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Maybe I could have, but it would need more time than I have left on the event, so fuck that shit. I'll never look at the gourds the same way again. Not the gourds, the entire fucking factory itself. I sound like a production supervisor? Yeah, well, guess what my IRL position was back then. And I see some of you guys in chat being like, "Oh, I set up everything in just a couple of days." Well, good for you. I'm glad you're lucky your blueprints didn't fucking break halfway through. So yeah, I genuinely hope they never make another fucking limited time factory event ever again. Lola can go fuck himself on that one. But they can still do whatever the fuck they want for, like, normal story. I don't have a problem with normal story. Again, because there's no time limit, so you can sit there and actually take your time figuring out what the hell's wrong with your base. But again, I hope to never see it as a fucking limited time event ever again. But I suppose if I do, you know, lesson learned, I better start that shit day one, otherwise I won't be able... If I even miss a couple of days on it, guess what? There goes my fucking trim medal. Fucking joke, man. It's way too easy to brick things if you didn't math it out. I'm gonna be honest with you, Crazy Wolf. I don't even think it was a math issue. I feel like I just got unlucky taking the wrong fucking using the wrong people's blueprints. Because I'm sure some of you guys in chat also fucking procrastinated on that AIC event just like I did. But you guys happen to use the exact right blueprints, or I don't know, you must have followed Kyosten's guides from the very beginning, whereas I didn't. So I suppose, serves me right? Yeah, okay. And y'all came out of this just fine. I didn't, though. Shit, I guess it's on me for using the wrong fucking blueprints then. My bad, dude. What a fucking joke. I think Varka was best used with what? Pyro? But they suggest who is official here, so I don't know if I should use Pyro. Maybe if I take Shangli, that would be fine. Actually no, doesn't Varka want Bennett? It doesn't really matter. It's just a fucking event thingy. But then again, my Varka doesn't have his Hexen buff, and I think the game assumes you should have it by now. So. Excuse me. Are these Durin here? Let's see, Benny, Durin, official, sure, why not? And then they want to use Varka. Yeah, exactly, Banana. You use Kilston guides. So lucky you, you were able to clear out most of the shop. I'm sure you also got the trim metal too. I didn't, so I got fucked. It is a math issue in a way, maybe, but it's certainly, even if it was for me, that's not what I attribute that to. It's more that I was using the wrong. I mixed and matched different people's blueprints, so those blueprints were incompatible with each other. Hey, yo, Karo. I think that's you, Dandalo, right? How do I like the base building aspect of Enfield that made you drop the game? I think it's cool. Like, even though I just spent the last like fucking 10-15 minutes bitching about the AIC event, I do like the I do genuinely like the factory aspect of the game. It's definitely very unique. It's different. And if you want to take around with it yourself, because you find that if you find that sort of thing very fun, that's great. And if you don't want to, you know, guess what? You can just import blueprints and just not have to deal with at least a lot of it yourself and just copy somebody else, right? Like, I do think that the factory stuff gives Arknight's Enfield a huge part of its, how should I say, a huge part of its identity. It's just the last AIC event that we had, that the limited time AIC events, like that's like what, gonna end in a couple hours if it hasn't ended already. Yeah, no, that's convinced me that the factory stuff should never be turned into limited time events at all. It should only ever remain like a permanent feature of the game. It should never be adapted into a limited time event unless the devs, unless Hypergriff can make damn sure to make sure that people can get it done in a single day. Because, like, the rest of their events can all be done in a single fucking day most of the time, if not all the time. You know? Like, why, like, unironically, why was the AIC event harder than fucking Umbral Monument? How the fuck is a factory event harder than their actual endgame? Or more of a fucking bitch to do than their endgame? Suppose you could see, I suppose if you see it as, oh, factory is endgame, though, I suppose that makes a little bit of sense, but still, that makes it no less infuriating. Luna Charge, I can finally use Flims now. I think we use Inefa here, I believe, yeah. Farina, Inefa. I think I want to bring Coco, because bringing Farina will drop our HP. Coco, and then Flynn's list. So yeah, Dandela, it's just, I do think, like, it's not like I'm trying to say that Enfield should get rid of its factory aspect at all. It's like, it should keep it. It's just, I just don't want to see them make any more limited time events out of it anymore. Once you unlock Sledgehammer Tower for Enfield, I don't know what that is. What the hell is Sledgehammer Tower? Is that like a new? Is that like a secret endgame mode or something that I don't know about? The upper tier gourds has no business to be that difficult to produce. I agree. It can be difficult to make. It's just like, did it really need to take that fucking long? She don't know how to play Flynn's action at all. Real factor were the friends we made along the way. I mean, unironically, if I want to end this on a high note, yes, actually. But still, fuck Hypergriff. Hey, Jai Bozar. I don't know. Sorry for butchering your name. No, you didn't miss the NT pulls. I'm trying to get this Genshin event done. I'm trying to finish this one little minigame done first. Also, I was just waiting for people to file in because I just started the stream. So. Okay, just 2 more stages, and I'll start my my gacha pulls for today. Frozen enemies, well, you don't say. Hey, yo, Lyrex, how's it going, man? How was my day? It was actually all right, decent. I didn't do my food delivery work as usual today because this is the second week in a row where my week started off extremely slow. So I figured, nah, it's not even worth going to work today. So I just stayed at home and worked on a video that I was trying to get out by today before I started stream, but it looks like due to unforeseen circumstance, it looks like I'm gonna have to put it up tomorrow or something. More than likely. So technically, it wasn't. Technically, it was all right. Just have a lot of my mind right now. Hey, yo, Finkel. How's it going? Hey, yo, EX, welcome back. Got your Hotori, nice. And her skin, too, goddamn. At 73 pity, too. Damn. Lunar Bloom. How did I want to set my team for this again? I think I'll go with the... I think I have Llama at level 100 up here. Yeah, up here. I'll run Llama, Nahida, Coco? No, Bina, actually. Bina, and then Nefer. Haven't played Genshin in a while. Last time you played was back when they announced the Roblox in the game. Melee Astra, yeah. What'd you miss since then? I forget when exactly they announced, or when they put Melee Astra into the game. I think it was back when we were still on Natlin, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But you missed basically all of Nodcry, I'm pretty sure. You also missed our last patch, or this current patch actually. We got a brand new, finally after years, an expansion to Mondstadt. It's not that big, but you know, it's still a Mondstadt expansion nonetheless. So, if you're nostalgic for Mondstadt, they did add another Mondstadt section to the north. We finally got the Mondstadt port that you may or may not have heard about. That means Snatchnai is coming out soon. Yes, this year. They've even started teasing a bit of it in like their preview streams and shit. So yes, technically Snatchnai will be this year. Still some time away though. I'll give it like another 4 or 5 months though. Dormant port came out finally. Yes, it's finally here now. It's no longer just a meme. We finally have the port. I forget if it's actually still called Dormant Port or whatever in the game, but yes, we got the port finally. Thought that place was a myth, huh? No longer. So yeah. Hey, well done. Welcome back. Also, Bina's finally a playable character too. Yes, she's a relatively recent new character. Yeah. We haven't had her for that long. But yeah, she came out in 6.3, I believe. Kind of odd because I think you're used to Archons coming out during like the X.2 patch or whatever. Like we've gotten all our Archons in like what the actually I think we got I think Zhongli was the only exception to this before Bina. Because I think we got Zhongli during 1.1, I think, right? I don't think it was 1.2. But yeah, I'm sure you already know that most of our Archons have been what, like 2.2, 3.2, 4.2, 5.2. But Bina was a bit different. We got her during 6.3 instead of 6.2. But that's really the only difference. Yeah, 1.1, yeah. Because I believe our first couple of, our very first limited characters for Genshin were, what, Venti and I believe Klee, and then Zhongli, and then, like, what, Hu Tao after? Or no, I think Tartaglia was there in there somewhere too. Yeah, Tartaglia came up before Hutao, because I think with Hutao, that's when Hoyo started doing their whole like, oh, every limited character comes with their limited signature weapon. Like they all have their own signature weapon too. And the first time we got Tartaglia, he didn't have his signature weapon back then, which is Polar Star. They only gave that to him during his first rerun, I believe. Hey, Kung Fu Titan, how's it going, man? Oh, Mad was also 5.32? Okay, never mind, I stand corrected. Okay, time to do some polls. Well, y'all been waiting for. Let me mute Genshin real quick. Let me do my standard pulse first. See if I get lucky here. Put up the ×2. Go by a little bit faster. Ooh, nice. Got some extra pulls. First time I've gotten the 5 extra pulls there. Nice. I wonder what the percent chance of getting extra pulls is, actually. They do treat it like an S rank, so. Loud minority of Hoyo community going crazy right now. Why? What's their fucking deal these days? Are they still bitching about the NTE AI drama bullshit, or is it something else this time? Zenti, it's going good, Expicius. I'm personally enjoying it. My one regret is that I haven't been able to play it, sit down and grind as much as I would have liked to. But that's not a fault of the game itself. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying the game. And that should be my pulls for now. Got 5 pull rebate on my first one, so next multi will be even easier. Okay, let's do my Hotori pulls now. Alright. This time it's about the lower amount of pulls. Oh yeah, I feel like I feel like that was something they bitched about a while back. They're still at it? It's a Hoyo community. What the fuck else do I expect? It's like the 6th time too, no? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't keep track of how many times they bitch about the same fucking thing, but yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like the first time they've done this. Also, was that just me, or did I not see oh, you got an A rank here, and then it went into Mint's pull animation? I feel like it went straight into Mint's pull animation there, but maybe I was just seeing things. Oh, no. Maybe it was because that was my 11th pull? Oh, no. Whatever. Don't. Yeah, they're review bombing. Yeah, somebody on YouTube chat told me about it. Free games, don't complain. It's not you can't complain about a free game, but like review bombing a completely separate fucking app is like actual fucking fatherless behavior, man. Like, who the fuck raised you? I don't know. Maybe y'all might say that my reaction to that might be a bit harsh, but it's like seriously, like I don't see the logic jump from, oh, I don't like what's going on in this game, so I'm going to go review bomb something that has nothing to do with my game. Like, what do they do? They think that's gonna accomplish anything? Like, did all these fucking Hoyotards all grow up as fucking spoiled ass little bitches? God, the parents gave them literally everything they fucking wanted? Shoved a silver spoon in their mouth so goddamn far it came out their ass? Shit. Missed the Hotori pull. Their logic is illogical? Can we even call it logic? Might have been a purple box instead of an A ring, so that's why I didn't see the A. Oh, okay, I see. Missed the skin again, too. Why pick Google Classroom out of all things? I don't know. Don't ask me, or don't look at me, dude. I wonder if Ski is on radio. Probably is. Now, email Bennett. What was the name again? Hanio, I think it was. Yeah, Hanio. Another copy of Adler for
私はアロイス V アドレ。ご挨拶申し上げます。
3 A ranks, or technically 4. Actually, technically 5. Can't really complain about that. Google Classroom was the most used app during COVID due to teens being forced to study at home. I guess that makes sense, actually. Yeah, it's the one. It's the app that they remember. They probably fucking hated too. Either way, this still doesn't excuse them of their absolutely fucking autistic behavior. What is this? Oh, it's the fucking glider thing. Cool. Oh shit, roll another one? Damn, alright. Fuck you, I guess. Oh, I got the fucking car too. Goddamn. Or the vehicle skin too. Goddamn. I don't think I have this motorcycle though. I can get it eventually. Exploration-wise, Nodcry has been very small, yeah. So yeah, hopefully, they're saving their exploration shit for Snechnaya, but then again, that one exploration-wise wasn't that big either. It's not compared to a lot of our previous like major events or major regions. Bitching on Google Classroom has become old tradition. Yeah, well, that also means that the fucking big gacha communities are also ingrained in a tradition of fucking mental retardation too. Clearly, whichever schools they went to failed them. Yo, Kenzo, how's it going, man? Man, there she is, finally. Wonder if that was, soft pity. Probably was.
四季は移ろい庭の景色もただ儚く時が止まればとかつて願った
Ua players are Genshin players? Well, yeah, a lot of them are.
この切なさ
Where do you think they learned how to behave like that? Music on her pull animation is pretty nice too. I wonder if it's you can only hear it here if it plays somewhere else. You can have it play during in like one of your apartments or something. That'd be cool. How does it feel not knowing you don't have to deal with the 50-50? Oh god, dude, it feels so fucking nice. Cause next game I'm about to do my polls in, I don't have that luxury. Also hoping that Snechnaya is taking up all their attention for exploration. Yeah, hopefully so, but I guess we'll see. Alright, there's my Hotori. I have a little bit of a pull left over. I already got the wing glider. I already got the glider. Yeah, it just refunds me with whatever these are. Warp pieces? I don't know what those are.
ビジネスは大変よ。小さなことも真剣に。
Skin's pretty nice. Especially for anybody who's a fan of, what is this? Pantyhose? Is that pantyhose? Oh, this is her, casual wear. Okay. Yeah, so it's probably soft pity. Oh.
準備完了。風だ。責任を果たすよ。準備完了。責任を果たすよ。 誰かがこのハニヤの名前を呼んでおるな。一緒に遊びに行く？
Only thing stopping NT from becoming the perfect gacha is if they let limited units go to standard and allow you to get select your 5-star once you get the pity. That would eliminate any FOMO, and whales would want to get C6 of every character anyway. I'm not so sure about the whales want to get C6 of every character anyway. Because if that were because that doesn't make sense, because whales will just get every limited character C6 the moment their banners come out anyway. So that doesn't really make sense. Also, remember that the reason why or actually, let me back up a bit. Remember that NTE plans to incentivize their players to keep pulling on their rerun banners anyway, because remember they lock the skin behind gacha. They lock this skin behind gacha. So if they did what you suggested, Bubba, where they eventually move limited characters over to standard, then what's the point of pulling for their skin? Like, how do you, if they don't have rerun banners anymore, how are you gonna get their skin? I suppose they could like integrate the skins for old limited characters that got put into standard banner into the standard banner too, but like why would the devs do that? It's like that's the reason, that's like the main reason why rerun banners still have appeal in this game. It's like, yeah, sure, you know, you know, there's no 50-50 you gotta deal with for your first copy, but now that you got that, hey, guess what? Pull for the skin. It's the only way you get it. So I honestly wish they would put in the shop after it runs. I mean, yeah, but again, why would the devs do that? Because that means that as soon as people get the character, all they gotta do is just wait for the skin to go into shop and boom, just buy it for cheap. So again, why? What? Like, that would kind of defeat the purpose. And yeah, MVP cost. I heard about that. It's about that time again where the Genshin players go absolutely fucking retarded again. But then again, that implies that they're not retarded at some point. Nah, soft pity, your whole board will change. Well, that's hard pity, no? That was actually 2 pulls before soft pity. Oh, really? Then does that mean I actually pulled Hotori just straight off the base chance or whatever, or whatever the first time chance to pull the limited S rank was? Would the rerun skins or reruns keep the gacha skin pity? Oh, yeah, Finkel. If you're asking, for example, oh, when Hotori's banner goes away, will the game remember you 70 out of 200? I think it does. I think the game specifically says, yeah, no, it will. Pretty sure when I last read the rules here, the gacha rules here, they say so itself. Let's see, every 200 rolls, blah blah blah. The progress carries over to future limited boards for the same character. So yes. So, like, for example, I only did 2 multis on Nunnally's banner. So if Nunnally gets another rerun, the game should remember that I was at 2 multis for her. Holy fuck, that's amazing. Yeah, exactly. It provides incentive. The way NTE designed their gacha is very, very smart, at least in my opinion. Like no fucking cap. Like, boys, no fucking cap. I think NTE has the most generous gacha out of any of the big gacha games out there. Matter of fact, this might be the most generous gacha out of any gacha game I've ever played, period. Minus, like, I don't know, Brown Dust 2 or something. Or, like, Azure Lane or something. Like, everything about NTE's gacha is just, like, well, besides the fact that it is still a gacha. And I suppose besides the fact that, the character skins are gacha only, and they're locked behind 200 pulls unless you get lucky. I suppose that kind of sucks too. Maybe it would have been better if it were only like, what, 100 pulls or something, not 200. But like, besides those nitpicks, I think NTE's gacha is, like, by far, it's certainly the most generous out of the big gacha games out there. I think that's undeniable. Would also add CZN to be in. Well, technically CZN's gacha is no different than a standard Hoyo banner, though. In my opinion, Finkel, I think the reason why you think CZN's gacha is generous is mainly because, well, one, it's not really that many characters right now, and two, and like their turnout for new characters is kind of low, to be honest. I think because like how often do they add new characters? And two, you're not. I don't think in that game at least you're not really under any pressure at all to pull for the partners. I think because like the emphasis in that game is not really on the partners because like you can just give them free to play partners and what it's more about their decks, what kind of decks you can build for them. Like they get most of the power from their decks, especially if it's a really good one. So telling you different squares at different pull chances. Oh no, I'm aware. Yeah, no, I know that. I read the rules, or I read the gacha rules. Had to make a video. You keep lucking out and keep landing on the guaranteed S rank square. Well, if it keeps happening, then at what point does it stop being luck? Because, like, yeah, it's true. I did pull both of my limited characters by landing on the guaranteed S rank tile on, like, the right side of the map or the right side of the Monopoly board both times. So it's like, nah, man. I really do think that NTE already predetermines, like, your pulls ahead of time. So it'll always end up being like, oh, you eventually rolled an S rank. Oh, we'll just take your ass straight over to the, what is it? The dice rolls will be set up in a way where it'll just take you over to the guaranteed S rank square, or whatever the fuck. Like, if it happens a third time in a row, then it's like, all right, at that point.
このアドレ、心より敬意を込めて。
Did you finish all the TCG mini events in WoW? No, I haven't touched any of the WoW events at all. Should I be playing those as soon as possible or what? Oh look, my Aurelia is at what, E6 now? They even had to hey Vaughn, Sarah, welcome back. Yeah, they even had to pull or they had to buff the partners in CZN recently to even make them desirable to pull at all for. You see the trend of gacha games turning itself into a free game with AA quality. I mean, for like the Hoyo games, is legitimately AAA quality. Because people keep wanting a better gacha system. I mean, is that not what gacha games are to begin with? A free game with AA or even AAA quality? Like, that's the whole reason why gacha games, like the whole gacha model is even successful. Is because you just rely on a certain portion of your players spending way more money than your average person, and in turn that pays for the rest of the rest of the player base too. And you use that extra money to invest back into the game to make sure that its quality stays consistent throughout its lifetime. But yeah, like. Unironically, isn't that what gacha games are? It's not even a trend, bro. That's just legit how gacha games are. You went to the NTE ice cream shop collab? Really? They had an ice cream collab? Well, like here in America, or like in Japan or something. Maybe Southeast Asia or something. Let's see. What kind of arc does she want? Oh shit, she can take Haniel's arc. But then again, this is the best in slot choice for Haniel. Do I want to give that to her, or can Hotori use Haniel's arc better than she can? I guess I'll just give Hotori this one for the time being. It's already at level 20. Do I have key pulls? Some. I don't know if I have a lot, though. Let me check out the mall real quick. I know I can buy out a couple more arc keys. Right here. Let's see. Yeah, I can actually buy all 20. So, sure, fuck it, why not? But I don't have that many is the problem. Then again, this is the this game does use the Enfield style what is it? The Enfield style arc gacha system. So I don't know, maybe I could get lucky. I've got like 39. You can buy some with funds? Really? With funds? What do I go do that? Hunter exchange right here. Let's see. Oh, I see it right here. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't know you could buy shit from the Hunter exchange. What the hell? Does this shit reset? Or is it just like a one-time thing? Does it have no time limit? It's just a one-time thing where as soon as you buy it out, it's gone forever. I actually didn't even know about this. Look at the top. Oh, I see. I didn't see this. They should make this a little bit more obvious. It's easy for people to. It was really easy for me to miss this. What is a key? Used to activate anomaly furniture called damage crate. I have no idea what that's for, but okay. Resets June. Say yeah. Hopefully it didn't reset already, or at least I sure hope not. Why does it have such an irregular reset time though? What's the deal behind that? New patch maybe? That can't be right. Actually no, maybe. Yeah, no, maybe new patch. Yeah, because right, Hotori just came out like what, today or yesterday? Technically yesterday. And her banner has what, like 3 weeks on it, I think. Yeah, it had 3 weeks on it. So yeah, no. 19 days left. Take a look at the Hunter exchange again. Today's what, the 13th, so 19. Yeah, it sort of lines up, so believable. It's probably new patch, yeah. Let's see here. How much is this? Oh, this is pretty cheap. I'll buy this first. Well, I say pretty cheap, but it only gave me 100 fucking gems. So is this really worth it? I don't know. Gems are gems. Okay, yeah, that's more. That cost looks more accurate. Then again, it's still only like barely, not even 200k. So it's like, okay, sure, why not? How much does this cost? 620. Well, it's still not a million. So. Unless I needed to use my funds for something else, I feel like that's pretty cheap. Maybe I'm only saying that now. I guess now that I think about it, making sure to get your what is it? Making sure to get the paw print heist done on time is now even more important. Now that I think about it. Yeah, must admit how my polls go. Got spooked again in Star Rail. Yeah, probably gonna happen to me too, to be honest. What is it? Haven't done my Star Rail polls yet. Hopefully I do it. Hopefully I do them soon. Also, can you purchase these with regular gems? No, right? This is yeah, no. This skin is. That skin is what is it? Real money, I think. Well, I didn't pull for Nunnally's arc. Don't know if that was a mistake or not. But maybe I should pull for Hotori's arc. Is it worth pulling for her arc though? I only have what 61 keys. That's not enough for a hard pity. So if I'm gonna pull on this, it's gonna be a YOLO. You got not only from stepping on a gold box immediately gave her to? Well, yes, because the game should still be able to give you her at any point. Honestly, it looks like the arcs are basically just proof that you really like a character, since all the alternatives are like only a 3 to 8% damage difference. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't pull for her her arc. Not until I see we see like a significant performance difference between like their limited S rank arc and like the next best option or something. There is a 25%. Okay, that's way more than 8 to 10%. What the fuck? Let me see. Let me look up her entry on Pridwin. I'm sure Pridwin has an entry on Hotori by now. No, I don't see that 25% difference. She can take an arc called Fluff of Fearlessness or something? It's like her third best or something like that. Then again, Fluff of Fearlessness could also be another S rank fucking arc somewhere. Yeah, it probably is an S rank arc. I don't know who it's for, but that's her BP arc. Oh, okay. I just got the BP. I just got the BP here. I think it is right. Yeah, Arclight Trove. Yeah, so I could use it on her if I want to. Haven't gotten around to actually seriously building characters yet. I don't know if I want to give my battle pass arc to like Nunnally or give it to actually no, Nunnally has a good S rank, or not S rank, A rank arc. I think it's called Ora Ora or something. Makes sense on her. Do I even have any copies of that? Drawn Blade, no. The only A rank arcs I have is Drawn Blade, and that's it. Do not have the Ora Ora one. Unless it's free to play. Unless I can get it, I can buy it for free somewhere. Which I might be able to, I just don't know where. So if I can grab Ora M5 Ora Ora for Nunnally, then yeah, I can just use the my battle pass Arclight on getting whatever Hotori wants. Then again, maybe I should save that for Daffodil in case she can get something good out of that too, but and an Arc Banner Pity Care. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, unlike an Enfield, which is great. Thank God. Okay, well, I'll decide that later. Right now, we gotta switch over to Star Rail, and I gotta finish up the major Genshin event soon before what is it, before I run out of time. Okay. Did I do my dailies for today? I want to say so. Yeah, okay, I did already. Good, good. Yeah. Fuck switching my director. I'm just gonna pull here. Daffodil's best arc is attainable by beating a certain anomaly called Blackstone. Oh, okay. So you can just straight up get it from an overworld boss. Got it. I don't have to worry about that then. Enfield weapon banner is so shit. The 25% rate up is yeah, it can be painful. You get a copy of each of the standard weapon banners for free by killing the overworld bosses. Yeah, that's really cool. All right. Sakura time. Yeah, Shimazaki. Good luck. I'm gonna need it for Star Rail. From the best gacha system we got to whatever the fuck this shit is. Yeah, I know, right? It's a fucking vibe, let me tell you. Motherfucking vibe and a half. Pretty sure I don't even have enough. Oh, actually, I do have barely enough Oneric shards. That's funny. Didn't think I would. Oh. 2-star star glitter or whatever the fuck those are called. Ember exchange or whatever. Alright, there it is. Can't decide if you should roll for Sunday or Tribby since you don't have either. That's a hard question, actually, because they're both really good. At that point, I think it comes down to what teams that you have available that they would work best in. But since I don't know your account, obviously, that's gonna have to be something that you're gonna have to answer. Sure, you think Trebby is better generally? Sunday is kind of meh. Really? I mean, maybe the meta doesn't favor him much anymore, but I still feel like Sunday's still pretty. At least on paper, he should be really fucking good still. But maybe Tribby is a better investment, perhaps. I don't know. I should at least add skip for Genshin event story. Well, what are the chances of that, right? It's her. Finally won a fucking coin flip for once in this fuck-ass game. It's Brick Day? Oh, boy. I guess, hey, yo, LK Joe, my Twitch chatters are saying that, they recommend Tribby over, Sunday. I suppose, I guess the current Star Rail meta, favors Tribby a lot more than Sunday these days. Alright. Wow. I actually ended up having just enough for Sakura. Back to square one. What fucking light cone do I give her now, then? I don't even know. Congrats. Yeah, thanks, dude. It's been a while since I last won a fucking coin flip in this goddamn game. BP one? Probably. The problem with that is I already used this patch's battle pass to give to, I think, Silverwolf, so... Let's see, how many more of these things does she need again? 30, so 6. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I'm supposed to give her the stream event, one of the event light cones? Ah, okay. I'll give her that one. Let's see. Until the flowers bloom again. That's her own like dazzled by a fiery world. I guess that's Spark. Today's good luck. Yeah, no, the well, no, she doesn't want the event light cone at all. Assuming the event light cone even gives us a light cone. It's either she wants the battle pass, the Elation battle pass light cone, or she wants the free one. So I'll probably just use, I'll probably just give her a copy of next patch's battle pass light cone, I guess. Congrats on Sakura. Yeah, really needed that dub. Holy fuck, man! I think I've lost a couple of dubs in, or I've lost a couple of coin flips in Star Rail the last couple of characters. Would have been in big trouble if I didn't pick up Sakura right here. So thank God I didn't even need to deal with that now. You got Llama's weapon last night. Give it to Column Banana. Until you get a llama and you get her if you get it before the patch ends. Yeah, I think we only have like one more week left on Genshin, so yeah, you don't have much time. Every upcoming Elation unit needs Yao Guang. Well, I mean, can't say that we didn't expect Hoya to do this shit, right? Alright, take care, Crazy Wolf. Have a good one, man. Grabbed 2 Tribbies. Should you roll her light cone too? Got like 20 pulls left. Not playing really safe or anything. Yeah, sure. At that point, yeah. I think last I checked, Trippy's light cone is pretty good on her. Because if you don't get her light cone, I think the only other option, I think that legitimately, I think the next best option for Trippy if you don't get her light cone is like dance or something. Yeah, it's either you get her, her signature light cone, or you get fucking dance. It's like dance or memories of the past or something. Like her options are kind of dog shit. Dance is way better, actually. Like, straight up? Really? I guess the spreadsheet I'm looking at does in fact say DDD may see better performance compared to her her signature Lycon, depending on the player's ability to utilize action advance. Huh. So maybe DDD actually is straight up better. It's better in some teams? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, my trivia is DDD, because obviously I didn't go for Lycon, but... yeah, no, okay, Joe, that's up to you then, if you want to pull for her Lycon. It is good, it's just that Dance is also really good too, I guess. But, it's your call. DD still good? I mean, what were they... what was Hoyo thinking putting in a Lycon like that? Fucking, oh, guess what? Your fucking Harmony, your support character fucking did something. Oh, entire action advances. Alright, thanks, game. Alright, dude. If you insist, I guess. Okay, I'll worry about building Sakura later. There goes Sparkle again. Or there goes Spikes. Stream crashed twice in 5 minutes? You mean my stream, board player? I don't think my stream crashed. I didn't see it crash. Maybe it did. Unless you're talking about somebody else's stream. No, I think you're talking about somebody else's stream, because my stream's been going strong. Oh, okay, on your side. Okay, yeah, you scared me for a second there, because my streams had issues crashing randomly in the past. I think mainly because of what is it? My the restream service that I use, which seems to be doing just fine for now, but. Truly a VTuber, where because she has her own fucking glitch hop theme song that plays randomly wherever she goes. Do I play all gachas on stream? Not all of them. There are some gacha games that I don't really feel like playing on stream. I can pull them up though if you know somebody really wants me to, but. No. Usually usually the only gacha games I play on stream are like either the bigger ones or like the ones where I need to like catch up on their events real fast and it's pretty urgent. But anyway, speaking of catching up on events, let me go ahead and go do that right now. Okay. So successful polls in both NTE and Star Rail, so that's good. But yeah, it is now time for me to grind Genshin. We must finish the event on time. So this is now a Genshin grind stream. That one shot with the Brown Dust 2 wallpaper was crazy. Oh, also I was going through my wallpapers the other day on Brown Dust 2, and I found one that is basically the insta banned on Twitch button. So, you may never see me pull up Brown Dust 2 on stream ever again. Because I have that shit as one of my wallpapers. Don't mention 6.6 around a Genshin player. I like how you censored the E. Don't mention 6.6 around a Genshin player. I like how you censored double audio. Okay. Also, good news, FGO JP just dropped a new visual for the next 20 years of FGO. Cool. FGO will truly never die. Alright, what other mini games that I gotta do? I think I gotta do NFS now, right? Yeah. Genshin players. What is this? Oh, is this like a tower defense thing? Yeah, deploy our mechanisms, yeah. Okay, select Mole Chief. Okay. How do I fucking deploy this thing? Oh, oh, okay. I can only put this, put them back here. Oh, it's kind of lame. What do you mean I can't fucking spawn camp them? Basically, Plants vs Zombies gameplay. Oh, okay. I've never actually played what, PvZ? So pretty much a simplified PvZ. Yeah, I can kind of tell because towers are behind each other. Then it's still up. No, it's still got another day left. You might be on the EU or Asian servers, but I'm on NA, so this event is still around for like another 5 hours. It was hilarious seeing the BD2 stream getting taken down in real time. And that's why all the other gachas make sure to censor their streams now. Move the mold cheek and dismantle her to receive some energy. Okay. How do I dismantle F? And then combine 2 cannoneers to create a powerful mechanism. Okay. Minigame was kind of trash on console. Oof. Sorry to hear that. Fuck you mean by Kraken, Bubba? I mean, did you not? Have you never seen the I can't stop stroking it to sparkle meme? Have they made a new one yet? Have they updated that shit with the Sparksy this time instead of Sparkle? Can I? Okay, I can put down a what is it? Mechanism is on cooldown. Well, fuck you too. What the fuck is enough of talking about? You don't use social media? Good on you. Good on you. Oh, right. these guys, you can't. What is it? I have to use that on those guys. Now we have all 3 lanes open. Jesus, they take a lot of damage. Maybe next time I should put down a defense turret. Let's try a defense guy. Try to see if I can take this dude down by myself. Really? Damn, look at how long even the level 1 defense dude delays them for. Oh, okay. So that means I need to have the game wants me to put like a row of defense bots in front first. I'll have to try that again then. Am I worried for NTE at all? You know, people were saying they didn't top charts, but hope it lasts like well. Oh, I guess you didn't see the Chinese charts. No, NTE apparently topped the Chinese billboards or the Chinese revenue charts like pretty much instantly when it came out. Like, if you want to know how good a Chinese gacha is doing, don't look at the Western revenue charts or whatever. Look at the Chinese ones. I know it can be kind of tricky to get your hands on those, but yeah, no. If you want a more accurate picture of how a gacha game is doing, you got to look at what is it? You got to look at how the game is doing in China. And yeah, no. Apparently, NT is doing pretty damn well over in China, so I don't think you have anything to worry about, my dude. At least not for now. And remember that if you're also worried about NT's recent AI drama, yeah, no, that's not they weren't really bitching about, the Chinese players weren't really bitching about AI, about NT's AI use over there. And now all 3 lanes have opened up. Fuck's sake.
異なる2種類の機械の組み合わせ。まるでステーキの上にケーキを乗せるようなものですね。この例えはアイヌには内緒です。
You had to do this event on 5 accounts? Jesus. I'm assuming you must be piloting a couple of accounts then. Yeah, this is going much better than before. Does Sakura get like 48% crit rate from that even okay, yeah, that did hit the middle one. Does Sakura get like 48% crit rate from whatchamacalls it's from traces? I don't know actually. It's a good question. Maybe she does. It's been kind of annoying to do. Yeah, if you fuck up, then yeah, you gotta do this shit all over again. And it goes by rather slowly, so yeah, I can see how this is kind of annoying. At least there's only like 5 stages here, though. But But if it's only profitable in China, would they not scrap the global version? No. Why? Like, you misunderstand. Or you're, I think you're worrying about this. Oh, shit. Or if I have to upgrade this immediately to level 2. Actually, no. I think I have to have another turret in the back. Also, what the hell? You can combine a defense bot with a what is it? With an attack bot? Huh? I didn't know that actually. It's pretty cool. Either way, though, it's kind of a mistake because I meant to make a level 2 turret, but sure, I guess this one works too. What is it? The defense and attack pod even do? I guess it's just like a stronger. Must be a stronger or whatever. Oh god. Will this even hit? Okay, yeah, it does. You can combine all of them at least once. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's not gonna hit.
攻撃継続中。警戒してください。
Defense spot here. I don't want to dismantle this, but whatever. Big guy. Hit him with that one. Oh god, the big guys just go straight over, or the area, the fucking, what are these called again? The ruin hunters, I think. Yeah, I guess they're air units, so yeah, they just go straight over the defense bots. I guess defense bots here weren't the best thing? Well, seems like we're still doing okay for now. Final wave. Let's upgrade some of our bots, our turrets here.
これが私の最後の構成です。はっはっは。
Oh god. Did that even hit? I think so. Oh god, oh damn, I think I got that one just in time. Oh no, it did go through. Fuck. Okay, yeah, no. I need way more anti-air. I don't know what I should be using here. There's a limit deployed. Yeah, no. I don't know what I should be using here. Well, technically still got a 3-star, so fuck it. But yeah, no, I don't know what I was supposed to use there. Clearly, the double upgraded attack towers weren't really cutting it.
対戦が間もなく始まります。準備してください。
Rift Hounds. Do this. What is the explosion turret do? It's really expensive, but so they better be worth it. Left side now.
Aino はシュエーダンのエネルギークラスターをクルム掛けの形にするよう提案しましたが、そうした場合、アイノが捕食する確率が 80% 上昇します。
Oh yeah, Chaos Lord, I saw. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically Hoyo's version of what is it? Plants vs Zombies, apparently. Gacha games sure do love their bootleg mini games of other games, after all. Let's see. What does the explosion? Oh, it's literally just the mine. Okay. So I'm assuming you want to plop those down in case of emergencies, basically. Alright, board player, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for watching the polls. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Peace, dude. Yeah, should have probably put these guys in the back here. Fuck, they killed this turret. This one was easier. But yeah, just to answer your question from earlier, Das. Yeah, no. As long as like the foreign servers for Chinese gacha games at least like make the money back that the developers need to put in to like keep the servers running in the first place, that's fine. I mean, ideally they should, ideally the foreign server should try to make a profit too. Otherwise, you end up in a situation like that one Black Beacon gacha game, where eventually they had to shut down their gacha game because their foreign server, their overseas server, just, I guess, wasn't really doing very well. So, obviously, at that point, there's not really much of a reason to keep the foreign servers going. But we're not at that point yet. So. Enfield's new area just updated on the Asian server, by the way. Well, what do you mean by that? New area? TOF did an EOS for a reason, and people underestimate how much Snowbreak makes in CN. Yeah, exactly. Don't underestimate the CN bros. Like, if they really like a gacha, they really like it for all their faults, and other insane shit that they do sometimes. Like you can always count on them to God damn it, it fucking did that shit again, man. You can always count on them to really come through in supporting their favorite gachas. god, they're sending hella airwaves here, or in this direction. I have to assist here with this. Oh god, they're sending these guys over. I got this lane to deal with too. Oh god, those fuckers even do damage to our turrets. Fuck. That's not good. These fuckers are just waltzing straight through. Nice, my E was able to one-shot them. For fuck's sake.
私から攻撃を仕掛けなければ負けることはありません。
It's a cooldown. Fuck. No, not you. Dismantle. There. That there.
旅人さんの勝利が目前であることを検知しました。ジャーク値を大幅に引き上げます。
Really? What the fuck?
旅人さんの防衛線を突破しました。さすが私です。
I wonder if I was supposed to kill these fuck ass hilly churls first. I only leaked 3s, so I'm still a 3-star.
最終演習です。全力で出撃します。
Why the fuck can I not select my turrets directly? The fuck is this? Is this like the stage gimmick or something here, or what? Alright, Dandelion, take care, man. Catch you next time. You can place a bomb on top of the shield so they explode if they die, but less shield in that case, and only good if you have a lot of energy. Yeah, I don't. I prefer having the level 2 defense spots personally. Really, that hit neither of them? Fuck the bitch.
分析モード起動。旅人さんの行動ロジックを学習します。成功すれば味方の行動効率を 179% 以上向上できます。Why the fuck are the ruin guards so goddamn strong? 旅人さんの指揮効率は標準の3倍以上です。これが私の最後の構成です。はっはっは。
that's funny. I could use the turrets to like kind of push them away, kind of. Didn't know you could do that. And a fucking course. I don't need these guys anymore. There we go. Okay. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad, but those could have definitely gotten very hairy real fast. This is that was gacha mode. Oh yeah, when I didn't know which tower I was gonna get. Yeah, I can see that. It actually ended up not being too bad, but yeah, I can see how that could have gotten out of hand real fast. Alright, what's this last minigame? Why the fuck would my Genshin fucking freeze like that? No, I'm not supposed to get hit by these things.
模擬とはいえ油断しないようにな。
Oh, I see. You can use either the whatchamacallit. So you can use either the whatevers to charge up your lasers or whatever.
模擬とはいえ油断しないようにな。
頑張って相棒、これを受け取って。
装備の出力が上昇している。好機を逃すな。
出番だよ相棒。
装備の出力が上昇している。好機を逃すな。
Yeah, Arlosk. I don't know if anybody's answered you yet, but yeah, I pulled Hotori about an hour or two ago. I did polls for Hotori and who was it? Sakura and Star Rail today, and I got both of them luckily. That minigame is actually pretty fun. They should have made the tower defense game mini game shorter, and they should have made this one longer. But that's just a hot take from me. Free copy of Yehoda. Tales of the Many. Oh god, I still have I have to do 17 anecdotes? Holy fucking shit. Okay, I already done all these three. Let's see. I guess we'll do this manage affairs thing first. Tons of spamming F just to skip through the story as fast as possible. Hey yo, Finkel. Welcome back. Not a hot take, and I'm glad you think so too. It's like the PvZ game wasn't bad or anything. It's just I feel like the Navia minigame was just a lot more fun. Not to mention the tower defense game felt like bullshit at a couple of times, especially when they started throwing the ruin hunters and the ruin guards at you. I'm like, what the fuck? Why did the ruin guards do that much damage? Holy shit.
うっかりシールその通りなるほどターゲットは否定はし気分のやかなどくらいボイニッチ書とにかく買い物交渉すると守られてなるほど見本市と関係のないといいわもう一つ条件がある彼女なら分かってつまりああ最高そういえばもう一 全てが終わっどうやらまた手を結ぶことこうやって交渉する
I just realized Green Yelan is talking to Blue Nefer. Nice. And then for some reason a French woman is here too. Wee wee.
Ah, 奇襲機はすごいんだ。あんなに離れてるのに遠距離誘導機能があるからな。俺もやっ。よう、ハクタ。何してるんだ？旅。その、お前ってそんなわけないだろ。
すまない。アティたちが商売の。
もう気にするな。
いやいや。
はあ、いや、本当に気にするな。興味があるなら日本。たださ、本当？
その。
何がダメな？スメールの砂漠から来た子供だって同じ子供だろ？戦艦を楽しい場所だと。
戦艦が楽しい場所か。リーユへの民は強烈戦艦を楽しい場所だなんて思えるのは そんなところで。
どうしても
いや、
子供思いなや大物は
うまいもち
これは
でもあいつこっちに来るぞ。
落ち着きなさ
この値段。
無理なら
値引き
値切り
品が確かに
こいつがいい何が言いたい
などくら
ふん
いっそ手数料のかからない場所で
場所を
用心深い。
なかなか順調ね安全な場所に移動
What a shame what happened with DNA. Lost a significant number of players, like they only have 300 players left. I'm assuming this is the, I'm assuming you're talking about the Chinese server.
現実はテーブルトークシアターじゃないから
Actually, no. I find it hard to believe that the Chinese server would lose that many players. You're probably talking about the global servers.
活動していないとまさか相手が国をまたぐ組織だったとはなそうなればあんたたちの情報のおかげでもあるさ
Did they ever fix that hacking problem of theirs? Because they didn't, then...
様子を探りに来ただけの密偵に過ぎないわ密偵が罠にかかるのを待つこの2日間あの密偵
それなら
同時に叩く正直ならば引き続き取引を続け裏に潜む経験上取引が終わるまで粘っても黒幕取引さえ品物を受け取りに来たやつを追跡するつもりか
It's 381 for Steam. Oh, that means you're not counting all the players then. Because I played back when I tried DNA when it came out. I didn't play it through Steam. I played it through its in-game launcher.
心配
Like the global player count might still be low anyway, regardless. But remember, you're only looking at Steam, and also remember that DNA you can play it through several different platforms. So, like the Steam numbers are not the be-all end-all, but to be fair, yeah, maybe 300, around 300 or 400 is very low compared to how many it used to have. Also, speaking of the DNA hackers, they also hacked LD Shop. Oh, you mean with the what is it? With the LD player, the emulator. So the site records your gameplay sessions. Are you talking about the emulator, or are you talking about something else? Because when you say LD Shop, the first thing that comes to my mind is the emulator. Yeah. Okay. All of them do, apparently? Oh, shit.
転売場所は公の港なのね武器は基本
何が言いたい
なんでもないわただもう一度確認したかっただけそろそろ時間よ
どけ
あいつらの見張りだ
特順隊
Loop bar, I think, is still fine. I've actually used loot bar just to see what these sites, like how these sites operate. The way loot bar works is it concerns me.
引き返すんだな。もう体力も限界だろう。おとなしく。
足が。
おとなしくしろ。これ以上動けば貴様の
出立程度。
港に。そして
おとなしくしろ。
よくやった。ボスに代わって皆の協力に感謝する。
光栄です。
なんだそれは。これだけの人。
なるほどね。
ルール違反ではない。たとえあの非分の館
でも
緊急事態。
さて
リーウェのみ
ひとまず作戦は大成功。
黒幕の女。
でも間違いなく見本一。
それじゃあ
そうね。尋問の結果が出たら連絡するから、その時にまたみんなで非分の館に向かいましょう。そこで報告すればいいわ。
思ってたよりもずっと順調だったな。ネフェルの依頼、もしこれ。
失礼します、旅人さん。
DNA has one last thing they can do. They can go the full goon around, hopefully go under the radar of Chinese Karens. Before you say anything like that, you have to make sure that you have to double check how well or how badly they're doing on the Chinese server. Again, everything here almost doesn't really matter until the home Chinese server gets affected. Though DNA might end up becoming like the second Black Beacon, to be fair, but you know, what do they care? As long as the Chinese server survives, then you know, fuck the rest of the foreigners.
紹介の評判によいやほだ。
ジョーちゃん、
安心してくれ。あたいが絶対。何かあったのか。やっと来た。展示会で紹介の連中を配置して。まさか北斗か。
出展物は主催側が提供する入れ物に。だが今日
周期の
展示用の
そこは紹介。
本当に言うのか。だってそりゃそうだけどさ。
ヤホダお姉ちゃん。
どうした？私に何か用か？
見本市に。でも今朝
それ
おじさんがもアシュバパティは待っていいよ。それって
確かあの子らが売ってたおもちゃはもし
I
本当
love it when karma actually works. Well, that's less of an issue of karma and just the Chinese players retaliating, I would imagine.
この子供
ちょっとそんなわけ。
あんた
Because those fucking Chinese feminists or whatever, or love and deep space players, whichever one you want to call them, probably same difference. I would imagine the shit they pulled with Snowbreak pissed off a lot of or got a lot of other Chinese players' attention. Like, sure, they might not go after the Hoyo games because they're too big, but they tried going after Wuwa. They tried going after a couple of other similarly sized Chinese gacha games. So I would imagine it's less an issue of karma and more an issue of, oh yeah, no, a lot of the Chinese players probably took matters into their own hands. Probably launched some sort of a counteroffensive or something. You love that CN plays more gacha games than they love variety. They're just more familiar with the gacha concept, bro. You could argue that still to this day, the West doesn't really understand gacha games. Because, like, most gacha players only play the big ones. Or have only ever heard of the big ones. How often do you see a big gacha player actually dabble in some of the smaller gacha games?
二人が持ち込んだ厄介事はまあそれもいいよくもそまさかまだ確かな足場パティ僕たちは物心
Doesn't really matter the game they attack. Only in the sense that they need to make sure that the right ones they just need to make sure the right ones they just need to make sure the ones they do attack actually make sense. Because if their targets don't make sense, then yeah, it's gonna backfire in their faces immediately. But yeah, no, I get your point.
砂漠の争いはより血生臭いものになった
Didn't they go against Genshin with the? Oh, that was technically a separate thing, Callisto. That has nothing to do with the current Chinese feminist like drama that's been going on for the past like I don't know a couple of months. No, this is something different. The Mona censorship was unless actually it turns out that yeah it was actually because Chinese feminists back then made a whole stinking fuss about it too back then, but I didn't hear anything like that back then. Nobody back then when Mona and the other Genshin, the other Mondstadt characters got censored. I didn't hear any mention about like Chinese feminists or whatever. I don't even know if Love and Deep Space was even a thing back then, or maybe if it was, it clearly wasn't nearly as popular as it is now. So probably not, but I don't know. In the same vein as those conservative Baptist protesters calling for the ends of times outside of anime or comic cons or comic conventions, yeah, or the same fucking left-wing Puritans where anytime they see an anime character in a fucking two-piece, they instantly say, "Oh, that's sexualization of females," or some shit like that. Doesn't really matter which side of the political aisle you're on. You go deep, you go far enough into either direction, you'll end up discovering a whole bunch of fucking freaks on either side anyway. Love the CN gacha grind mindset. Global, sadly, never be like that. Well, never say never, but yeah, no. It's one of the, here's the thing, it's one of the, if you ask me, I think I've explained this before, but one of the main reasons why, the West just hasn't, like, understood gacha games as much as the rest of the world has, is because, remember, gacha games weren't a thing here in the West until Genshin came along. Because before Genshin, before 2020, and before the pandemic, yeah, sure, gacha games were a thing, but it was only like the deep cut weebs like me and a lot of you guys in chat whoever bothered playing gacha games. Gacha games were nowhere near mainstream back in the day, So back then, before Genshin came out, if you knew what a gacha game was, then like shit, you probably knew your way around anime and stuff, or you were one of the OG ones, And before anime got all, mainstream and popular. In part thanks to the pandemic, or in large part thanks to the pandemic. So when Genshin did come out, and when Genshin did, pop the fuck off, it's like, yeah, no, it did it did make gacha games mainstream like almost overnight, pretty much. But at the same time, because like when you introduce like a brand new genre of like a video game to an area of the world where that genre didn't really exist, or it didn't exist in the minds of, in the mainstream media, and like one gacha game pops off that hard like that and basically just dominates the entire market, because like, you know, that one game is like all that people know of that genre. It's like, yeah, no, you are always going to end up with a situation like this where most of the vast majority of the knowledge that people here in the West have about gacha games, just in general or as a genre, is based off of like a handful of gacha games. All of them being the bigger ones, you know, the fucking big 4, big 5, whatever. You know. The 3 big Hoyo games. Wuwa. So that's all they play. It's like, on one hand, it's not really their fault, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, no, like the big gacha games dominate the Western mindset of gacha games so hard that it's hard for people to like break out of their break out of the you know, the boundary, the domain expansion of the big gachas to go try some of the others. Not that they would either, because again, a lot of the fucking Westoids out here, they don't really care about gacha games so much as they just care about playing what's big and popular. Why would they want to bother playing a fucking smaller gacha game when it has nowhere near as much social media presence as all the other as the big ones? Unless you get sponsored to play it. What exactly is with them anyway? The players are just Karens from outside the scene being bored. More likely the latter. It's not that they're bored, but, you know, social justice warriors and all that.
情報の照合をした時にも言ったが、しかしそんな中、
Noir didn't get censored, but she got bleached though. Isn't that censorship, in a sense? Tempted to download the Snowbreak mod to uncensor? I mean, yeah, might as well.
つまり、奴は私たちがここに来、もしそうだとしたら、大した情報を
Can't even spell gacha right. Yeah, they either spell it G-A-T-C-H-A or G-O-T-C-H-A, as in like gotcha, I got your nose or some shit. It's always funny. But yeah, no, EX. Like, yeah, no, that's so true, dude. Like the West just has a huge hate boner. If you're a Western player, or if you live here in the West and you don't play gacha games yourself, like chances are you fucking have a wild, massive ass hate boner for gacha games too. Oh, you know, pay to win games. Why would you ever spend like several hundred games just to get a character? Meanwhile, League of Legends players drop $500 for a fucking Ari skin. More about the fact that it's anime. Well, that fits more like the more, how should I say, the more normie people, for lack of a better term. Like, for example, yeah, since you mentioned like fucking NBA 2K and FIFA and shit like that, yeah, no, those are more like, I would consider them to be more normie gamers, I suppose. So yeah, no, they probably come at it from like a, oh, anime is lame angle. But if you're coming at it from like a more like if you're an actual quote unquote gamer, but you don't like you don't play gacha games, then yeah, no, you'll come at it from the angle of like, oh, like gacha gamble games and shit.
彼は砂漠に流れ着いたが、乾ききっても生涯学んだ知識が
Gun and ball gamers. They always assume that you must pay in gacha as the free-to-plays don't exist. Like the idea that you can keep playing a gacha game without spending that much money on it is like for some reason very foreign to them. Then again, on one hand, it's like they don't play gacha games, so it's like, yeah, sure, like they just don't understand. Like, yeah, I kind of get it, but yeah, no, like you said earlier, like you go into like a Western stream chat. And the topic of gacha games comes up for some reason, and yeah, you can expect the entire chat to explode into EU gacha games, you know. Like there's this one fighting game streamer that I watch named Maximilian Dude. I'm sure some of you guys know who he is. Like every now and then the topic of gacha games comes up on his channel. For one reason or another, and yeah, every single time that happens, I get to see his Twitch chat explode, and his YouTube chat too, because he dual streams now. I get to see his chats explode into just a sea of like fucking misconceptions, falsified, false. How should I say? Like misconceptions, misinformation about gacha games, bro. It's like on one hand, it's like I just kind of let that one go because it's Maximilian Dude. His main his audience is not like his main genre is not gacha games. Like he's played a couple on stream, sure, yeah, but just to do for spawns because I remember him playing Genshin back in the day, and what is he? He also played Zenless back in like 1.4, I think, for a sponsor too. But it's like yeah, every single time gacha games comes up on a stream, his chats just kind of his chats just immediately spiral into like a whole fucking cesspool of gacha hatred, or like just mad shit talking gacha games. So it's like as someone who watches Max's streams on a regular basis, like yeah, no, I can kind of understand their reactions, but as a gacha player, it's like it's kind of depressing to see, The most ironic part about Western people talking shit about gacha games, calling them gamble games or pay-to-win games, is that holy fuck, man, they're calling the wrong gacha games pay-to-win games, man. Because like the only gacha games they're aware of are again the bigger ones like Genshin or Star Rail or maybe Wuwa. And it's like, damn, like they're calling those games pay-to-win? Like holy fuck, man. Like, I'd at least understand it more if they called, like, some of the older gacha games that had PvP in them pay-to-win. It's like, damn, bro. If you're gonna call gacha games pay-to-win, then at least call the right ones pay-to-win. Because there have been legitimately, like, pay-to-win gacha games out there. Like some of those SAO gachas, I think. But, like, modern gacha games are, like, the furthest from pay-to-win that they've been in, like, gacha history. It's like, what? So it's ridiculous since I mentioned Maximilian Dude, and he's a fighting game streamer. It's like it's as if I were to go into his stream and like yell in all caps in his chat, oh, like fucking Street Fighter 6 is pay to win because you have to buy the DLCs, and a lot of the DLC characters are top tier. You say that in a fighting game chat, especially a Street Fighter 6 chat, it's like, yeah, of course they'd have a fucking problem with that. She didn't get bleached? I mean, I'm surprised if that's true. I thought for sure Noir's skin tone would have been too dark for what is it? Would have been too dark for the Chinese censors.
うしてこんなことに。
砂漠に旧敵の
俺が作った武器を
相手に上乗せを要求するのに。
後で知ったが、奴らを踊り装置燃える天とこれが俺の罪のすべてだ。
Or if you come out with the misconception that fighting games are just button mashing, yeah, that too.
そしてで俺は
彼もあの一味の棟梁を
手がかりをの
まずいわね。
急いで。
私としても奴に
そうね。
どこか思い当たるのか？
おそらく私たちが
そう。
約束の時間。
Max's channel has been more general and variety. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, general slash variety with you know, a good emphasis on fighting games, obviously, because that's where it came from.
Achubapati.
10年
なぜ
これだけ年待っても
フォンテ
FGC people can be pretty goddamn annoying sometimes. Well, I mean, every community has fucking retards and what is it?
今さら
Has retards and fucking, you know, bad actors in
言
them.
いたい
とはい
だからある武器を見つけたんだ。お前が何人つ
正気か。あれの一撃を受けた。こいつイかれてやがれ。おい、
動くな。
出立帝の
思ったよりも早かったな。
They can only make comparisons with what they play every day. Yeah, exactly.
足場パティ。
フォンテーヌ。
まったく。
俺には
君が継ぐ
Which is precisely why I don't blame Genshin or Hoyotards in general whenever they talk shit, or I don't hold it against them whenever they talk shit on other gacha games. Because, like, yeah, no, they're only going to be able to compare what they know about gacha games, or they're only going to be able to, like, extrapolate what they know about gacha games from the ones they already play, or what they have played. Like, obviously, they don't know what they don't know.
この者たち
But that's why you want people to, you know, educate them. That's why you want people to teach them what gacha games are about, or you know what these kinds of games are about. Because if you don't have people to teach you what they're like, then this is what happens. I just what I know. At the same time, though, it's like sure you can give people like a degree of slack for not knowing what they don't know, but at the same time, it's like it's a two-way street, right? Sure, you might not know what you don't know. I don't want to keep using that term, or I don't want to keep saying that shit over and over. But at the same time, it's like you gotta have the presence of mind to be like, oh, I guess I don't know a whole lot about, you know, gacha games, for example. Like, you know, maybe I should learn some more things about them before I start talking mad shit on them. You know, but most people don't want to put in that kind of effort. Just you or Yahoda's thighs are massive. Oh no, they're pretty big actually. I think people measured the size of her thigh, the size of her thighs. They found that they're bigger than usual. I think back when Yahoda was about to come out, I think there was a tweet that somebody made where they exactly measured how big her thighs were, and they found out that her thighs have a lot more polygons in them, like model-wise, compared to most other characters. So yeah, no, her thighs are pretty big. it's the elitism that gets you sometimes with them. The FGC players, yeah, I like it's understandable because yeah, fighting games are among the hardest. It's among the hardest like genre of video games for anybody to play proficiently. Like if you learn how to play fighting games, like bro, well, there's probably not a single genre out there that you wouldn't know how to play, with maybe the exception of like RTSs, like hardcore like competitive RTSs maybe. Like competitive Age of Empires 2 or hell, Brood War. Ghidorah's doing NT stuff now. That's cool. He made a Hotori one recently. Nice. Yeah, he's talking about the Koikatsu scene maker. Yeah.
リーユへの奇襲機にこんな使い方があったとはな。
事件の真相を明らかにするため
抵抗はしない。
実をこれだけは奴らに誰も見てい
I think there's one more quest in this main quest line, I believe. But yeah, man, like I'd love to see gacha games like become quote-unquote normalized in Western society too, as much as it's become normalized in Eastern society. We may never get there, to be sure. Like I don't expect people to just magically accept gacha games here in the West overnight or anything, but like shit, man, just gotta give it a try at least.
結局足場パティはどうなったんだろうな。
Pretty calming to play gachas here in the office, at your office, and nobody bats an eye. I assume you live in, what, at least Southeast Asia, somewhere in East Asia, Sion Timo? Because you said earlier that you play on the Asian servers, at least for Genshin. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah. Over there, gacha games are quite normal. But here in the West, at least here in America, unless you're like specifically in like a what, I don't know, like a fucking anime con, or like at least like a very Japanese themed district of like a downtown city or something. If you're not in those areas, you just whip out your phone, pull up a gacha game. It's like, yeah, no, it's not exactly normal. Like to be fair, I have slowly but steadily seen more and more people just kind of run around with like random ass anime paraphernalia. I think actually what is it? While I've been doing food delivery, I've seen quite a few just random ass anime itashas just randomly on the road, and it's like it's not even for like an anime convention or anything. I just see them just randomly on the road. It's like, oh cool. It's like people actually have the balls to like actually get some itasha wraps and just like legit just drive around their cars like in broad daylight without any of without like, you know, having to go to like a con or something like that. So that's pretty cool. But even still, it's like, you know, as a society, we in the West here haven't like normalized gacha games or anything. And it'll probably still be a long time before that like happens.
僕たちおじさんのことはお姉ちゃんたちから聞いたよ。でも私たちはやっぱりおじさんがいい。
でも
I think you'll be getting a red magic to finally pick gacha games in like insane settings. I hear the red magic phones are pretty good. They're pretty expensive though.
私の方も公務が立て込んでいるから。
さて
彼女たちが俺を捕まえないとしても
あんたが実を言うとあんた
When
の
you go out in public, he's a proud sea man.
本当
When
に
you go out in public, you basically only wear anime t-shirts.
この子たち
なぜだ。
私が物心
I have seen people just walk around in like malls and stuff wearing like fucking like full on like Naruto shirts and shit like that. And typically most people just don't like pay them any mind.
モラさえあれば。
ストーリーってすぐああやって客を呼び込むんだよ。キャヌです。じゃじゃーん、ください上。さて、
子供たち
そうですわね。あなたたち3人が日本一で稼いだ額の中からいただくというのはいかがか。
Hey, yo, Blazing, how's it going, man?
そうすれば自分たちの努力で故郷を買い戻せますわ。それは間違いなく
Your current phone is Samsung A54?
交渉成立。
The A series. What does that look like? Samsung A54. Okay. Yeah, these aren't bad. Wait a minute. What am I even looking at? Oh, right here, Samsung Galaxy A54. This one looks pretty. Looks pretty cool. I have no idea how much better or worse it is than like for example like an S25. Then again, isn't the S25 like their most recent model? Yeah, the A54 should be a pretty old model. Yeah. Look at the prices. Yeah, the A54 128 gig is only well like 270 bucks. Why is it that cheap? Must be super old then. I'm not very familiar with the phones, to
今
be
年
fair.
の見本市はいつもよりずいぶん面白くなったね。
But yeah, no, you could definitely get the get a red magic and pay it off monthly. Yeah. Improve your credit score a bit, I imagine. Okay, finished that. Now I gotta go around, run around, and get all these anecdotes done.
ここならちょっと声を上げるだけです。しかも1階から2階に上がるには値過去のデータじゃあ計画作
You were talking to a Genshin fan who was shitting on Star Dive, Mongil Star Dive. They told you Genshin was the first anime product they ever experienced. Yeah, probably a pandemic gacha player. But yeah, there are lots of people like that. Like, again, it's not really their fault for getting into Genshin or anime or whatever. With Genshin, it's just, you know. I don't know. Why did they feel the need to talk? Why did they feel? Did you ask them why they felt the need to talk shit on Star Dive? Like, it's one thing for a Genshin, for a Hoyotard to not like another gacha game outside of Genshin, but like it's another thing entirely for them to like decide to shit on it in the first place. You know? There's no skip button in this game still? Nope, no skip button. Even 5 going on 6 years later. Welcome to Genshin. I hope you're ready to spam your left click and your fucking F button for all eternity. A person who always goes to McDonald's might not appreciate your local food chain. It's okay. Everyone has limited experiences. Same with gacha games. But here's the problem, Das. It's fine if you like just want to enjoy like Mickey D's or McDonald's or Macca's as they call it down in Australia. It's fine if you only prefer like McDonald's and you don't care to try anything else. And if you the couple of times you do try other places, you don't really like it because you're so used to McDonald's. That's one thing. But like the Hoyotards talking shit on other gacha games is like you take somebody who usually only ever eats McDonald's, and then for no reason at all they start talking shit on, I don't know, Wendy's, Burger King, In-N-Out, Whataburger, like any other burger place that they can think of. They start talking mad shit on those other chains for literally no reason, all because they're not McDonald's, or I don't like the way they look. It's like, like if you're gonna talk shit on something, like I would hope you have a good reason at least. Especially with the way they talk shit on other gacha games, is like, bro. Like, at least if you're funny, in the way you shit talk, that's one thing. Because at least it's entertaining. But these people aren't even entertaining, they're just bitches. Just hating for no reason? Yeah, exactly. Like, they're just talking shit just for the sake of talking shit because it makes them feel good. Big boy needs Wendy's. Whataburger your go-to? Yeah, it's like mainly a Texan thing, right? I wonder if we have any Whataburger joints here in downtown LA. We might have like one. I don't know. Maybe Whataburger is strictly a like a Texas thing. Whataburger is mid, bro. Never had it though. Exactly. Instant noodles peak. Love your shin ramen. Ramyun. Yeah. It's been a while since I last had shin ramen. I like it whenever I've liked it whenever I had it. The problem is, at my age, I'll probably fucking destroy my gut lining if I ever have shin ramen these days, especially the super hot kind. But I do want to try. I do want to have shin ramen again at some point. And it's Lieben. What the hell is he doing here? All I want is for people to just try other gacha games, bro. Yeah, but like, no. People, the fucking Genshin tards fucking absolutely refuse to. Oh, wait a minute. I already did all that. With like 2-3 eggs, butter, some milk for more creaminess, and kimchi. You know what I would like to do, Zenshiro? I would love to, if I ever, for some reason, if I ever find myself in Korea or something. I wonder if Japan has a couple of these too that I'm about to talk about. I'm sure they do somewhere, but I think these are mainly found in South Korea. But I've watched a couple videos some time ago about like certain South Korean ramen, like instant ramen shops, where it's completely automated. Like there's no like person at the counter or anything. Like nobody's there to serve you or anything. You just walk in and you just grab any brand of like Korean like instant like ramen like packet you want. Take all the toppings you want. And they got a shit ton too that you can choose from. You just take everything you want and then just pay for it yourself at the counter or something, like the automatic, like, you know, the automatic machine or something. And once you pay for it, you prepare your ingredients on your own and then you just eat it right there. I'd love to visit one of those, you know, someday, if I ever find myself in Korea for some reason. Really cool stuff, yeah. Like, I would like for there to be like a version of that here in what is it, here in America. Obviously they can't be automated because, you know, if you try doing that, if you try making an automated ramen shop here in America, holy fuck, how long it's gonna, like, how quick is it gonna take for somebody to fucking trash the place? But especially in downtown parts of you know, of America. But like, I'd love to see somebody try an idea, like a version of that, where instead of having it automated, like actually have it staffed, right? Have it like 24/7 to run 24/7 or something, so anybody can just drop in and just grab something.
そうそうその通
That only works in high trust. Yeah, exactly. So you can't have it automated. Not here in America. You have to have it. Again, like I said, you have to have actual staff running the place. Make sure people don't fucking come in and just grab whatever the fuck they want and just leave without paying.
ありがとうボス
The malls you visited started having those. Oh, okay. You've actually been seeing those here in in like what, SoCal or just Cali in general too. Okay, then people have already started doing that shit. Then yeah, basically yeah. I guess people have already tried doing that. Yeah, I guess they've been trying that idea out already. Yeah, oh, that's good then. I just haven't seen them in the malls that I go to, so hopefully they eventually add one in. But it's like $9 for like instant ramen with toppings, bro. I mean, yeah, welcome to America. Like, fuck, man. Like, our fucking inflation has gotten so out of control that I think any fast food meal that's under $10 and it fills you up, like you feel like you got a good meal out of that shit. Like, to me, I think it's worth it, man. So fuck it, dude. Like, if they want to charge what? If they want to charge you $9 for getting some instant ramen and you get all the toppings you want, and if you walk out of there like satisfied, like you're not hungry anymore, then I feel like it's worth it, dude. Cause do you know how fucking expensive fast food is these days, bro? Especially here in Cali. Like, holy fuck, man. Like, if it doesn't fill you up, then yeah, that's one thing. But assuming it does. You can get hella instant ramen for way cheaper though if you just buy it yourself. I mean, yes, but that also means you gotta buy a whole ass box of it and you can only have it at home. Because, you know, by that logic, you know, oh, you can just buy your own instant ramen. You can just buy your own instant ramen, just prepare at home. Yeah, well, along that logic, we have no need for restaurants then. Why the fuck do people waste their money going to fast food places when you just could sit home and fucking, you know, prepare their own shit? Like, come on now.
使用者自身にも大きな脅威となる。そんなの、なる。
So yeah, of course shit is way cheaper if you do it yourself, but I mean, like, yeah, I get that. I think most people get that already.
あれってフリンズとイルーガじゃないか。
こんにちは。旅人。
ついでですね。
But clearly there seems to be a demand for them, so gee, I wonder why. NTE AI drama is the best marketing, man. Like, is there proof that NTE is actually has actually benefited from all the AI drama? I'd be very surprised. Like I'd be very surprised if they actually did. And it'd be hilarious too, but you have an air fryer, but you rarely use it. I use my air fryer quite a bit. Air fryer is very useful. Can do a lot of things with it. The only bad part about an air fryer is you gotta clean it out. But then again, that's what those foil linings are for. I should probably buy some of those eventually. The only time you eat out is if it's burgers or, you know, you're gonna drink heavily. Unfortunately for me, I kind of have to eat out a lot simply because I just don't have time to. I just don't have a lot of time to sit down and actually cook myself. Not to mention, I don't really know how to cook in the first place because, you know, never bothered learning. Parents too busy sending me to SAT class.
こいつ
奇遇ね。
最初はお前たちだから。
あいつらが
つまり
秩序のフルーツ団はここ他の参加希望者たちが
Like when the drama popped up, it became the talk of the town. Yeah, I know that part. Some people started hate playing it, but then actually decide, oh, actually, the game's not too bad, actually. I mean, that's true, but how many people ended up actually doing that, though? Like, it'd be nice if we had some, like, tangible numbers to work with here. Not sure if we do. Leave this back here. Barker's here.
どうすか？悪くない。ようお前ら。モンドから遠く。お客さん。あ、もちろん分かってる。
SAT class was the biggest waste of time in your life. Same here, bro. I mean, college was probably if I had a single regret that I had to fixate on, that wasn't gacha games. It would definitely be college just in general. All the fuck ass time that I wasted thanks to my fuck ass parents sending my ass to SAT class and piano lessons and fucking volunteer shit. Because, oh, it's gonna look great on your college resume. Like, holy fucking shit. The more I think about it, the fucking more pissed off I get. Fucking Latin for 4 years. Oh, honestly, that was the single biggest waste of my fucking education right fucking there. Latin for 4 years because my mom thought, oh, it's gonna help you with your SAT scores. Fucking dumbass bitch. I will see her burn in hell. Fuck that bitch.
まさか分かっている。
久しぶりだね。今回は暁ワイナリー。
例えよ。
わかっなどくらい私が
なるほど。ワイナリーの率直に君の上手。
Did you get Hotori? Yeah, I did. I did, Chaos Lord. Yeah.
お茶は遠慮。今度モンドに戻った時は。
Also, Fetusa later. Yeah, tomorrow, I think. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow. If not, then probably the day after or something. And not a single class about practical shit like doing taxes or balancing your checking account. Yeah, because the fucking government's in cahoots with the fucking tax agencies, and they deliberately don't teach you that shit in school, so that way you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, and that's how tax agencies fucking make money. So it's up to your parents to fucking teach you that shit. Too bad my parents were more concerned with, oh, what kind of college do you want? You should get into like the best college possible, just so that they can see me turn into a fucking engineer, a lawyer, a dentist, or a doctor, so that way they can get free shit from me. They can get free shit from you later on when you actually make it. And when you do, they start fucking omega guilt tripping your ass. Oh, hey, there's Alice. They start omega guilt tripping you into fucking giving them free shit. As Asian parents typically fucking do. How about an arc didn't pull for it? Apparently, what is it? There's a battle pass arc that I can give her, so I'll probably give her that. Gifted child a huge disappointment adult pipeline, and and not only that, but they wonder where did you go wrong? never once looking in at themselves, for fuck's sake. Hey, maybe my parents will make great Genshin players. Blaming everyone but themselves. Oh yeah, they make great gacha players.
すみません。
言わなきゃよかった。
後払いってことで大量の品物をつけて買った人がいたんすよ。
Still crazy that other countries just have the government do your taxes for you and then you just have to pay. You just have to pay. Yeah, that'd be nice.
でも確か
ことは
確か
こっちはこぶちょっと待て。ヤホダお姉ちゃん大変だ。何？具体的にカティオにちょっと待て。書類もしまっ。ヤホダ多分この前アティごめんなさい。お前らの先にやってもネフェルアネさんガラクタ拾い本当にもうそう。
To be honest, the gifted children programs were just indicators for like identifying ADHD or like autistically coded kids. Yeah, I can kind of believe it. Yeah.
いや全力でアティを探し出して助ける。ヤホダお姉ちゃん。コマンド受信。コマ。お兄ちゃん無事で本当によかった。
心配かけ。
自分を責めるなよ。
そうだ。
You also had similar parents, yeah. Then yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
この子たちありがとう。さすがは正直今すぐ抱きつきたいけどまずはそうだ旅人とも。
Then my folks put me in Kumon too. I think I briefly did Kumon, but so it was one of the places that my mom did send me to, but it wasn't like it was far from the only one. I can tell you that much. Okay, I think I'm done with this event finally. All right, cool. Let me just double check what kinds of other events I still need to get done. Let's see. I got 4 more days to do this fucking Milliastra dog shit. All the trial runs are good. Let's see, still got 47 days to explore the Mondstadt, the new Mondstadt region. Oh shit, only 5 more days left on the Stygian onslaught. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that done soon then. Or in a stream pretty soon. And then yeah, we have this rapid capture event. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have to do another Genshin stream to just catch up on all the other limited stuff that I still gotta do. But yeah, no. My parents, it wasn't just Kumon, though I did go there briefly, like I said earlier. It was a lot of other places. A lot of other, like, after-school academies and shit. SAT prep classes. Like I said before, piano lessons. I think I had no less than, like, 4 or 5 different piano teachers or some shit, because my mom kept fucking bouncing around between one piano teacher to another, because she thought, I wasn't learning fast enough. You look through the windows and just feel bad for the kids there. Like, I don't want to assume that all the kids are like going through what we went through, but yeah, good chance that a lot of them are. Your parents only cared about your brother because he was the nicer and the smarter kid. So he was the future for them, and they only started treating you better once you started proving to them that like you were not so bad either. How we go from gacha and talk about shitty parents? I don't know. We sometimes go down some pretty deep rabbit holes here. Sometimes if you ask me the right questions, we can go down the path of talking about geopolitics for some reason. But yeah, no. Sometimes we sometimes devolve into talking about personal shit like this. Yeah, then no one actually gives a fuck. Yeah, I know, right? Like, they even told us, in what, when I got to college, they even fucking told us, like, yeah, no, like, all the shit that you did in high school, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Like, we don't care. You're in college now. You're a fucking adult. Whatever you did in high school, that shit don't matter. Like, other than the fact that, the fact that what you did up until high school got you here in the first place, but hey, now you're here. Alright, it's a new slate now. You know, fucking pull your pants up.
お月見しない？私のロッキングチェアを使っていいよ。月に行って月からテイワットを
You're bad about geopolitics? No, I like talking about geopolitics. Or even just politics in general. Because I don't talk about politics the way most people talk about politics. Most people, when most people talk about politics, they usually talk about the fucking, who can own the other guy even harder. Fucking, left-wing versus right-wing politics. That kind of fucking, absolute knuckle-dragger, fucking lowest common denominator, bottom barrel bitch, shit. It's like, no, I don't give a fuck about that. I care about, like, actually interesting stuff. Like geopolitics, for example. The fact that your parents sent you there was an indicator that they view academics is more important than childhood development. Yeah, it depends on the parents, and it also depends on the situation, but yeah, no. Chances are, if you find a kid in like a Kumon or some sort of like after school like academy, then yeah, and especially if they're Asian, if they're an Asian kid, like, oh fuck, man. Yeah, that kid's probably got those kind of parents. You have to make a hard bet? Yeah. Same. Talk to you about getting the railroad system in Cali getting pushed so you can stop driving in NorCal all the time. I don't know too much about the railroad situation here in Cali, in California. Just railroads have never really done that well in America, except for outside like the freight industry. Like in the freight industry, yeah, no, the freight in like the transportation, like the freight transportation industry specifically, yeah, no, they rely on heavy freight trains to carry shit from like the West Coast over the East Coast all the goddamn time. So that's always been a thing. But like passenger trains, they've always kind of struggled. Like Amtrak's always kind of been on the struggle bus. I think they've been doing like okay in like the past, I don't know, maybe like a decade or so. They've actually been doing all right, but they're not exactly like making tons of money either. So like their growth is very, very slow, comparatively. But yeah, no, like you think they would install a fucking rail line that connects SoCal to NorCal by this point, but yeah, no, the fact that it doesn't exist means that there's probably a couple companies out there, or like, people with power and money who have a vested interest in not seeing that happen, or seeing that not happen, so you could probably blame them. I take the train to LA sometimes because parking in downtown LA is AIDS. Yeah, no, I get you there. I get you there, man. Amtrak needs a financial buff. It's not just a financial buff. Even if you were to give them a lot of money or give them like a lot of like subsidies for stuff, they still gotta figure shit out too. And of course, like you said, like you brought up, that's not even mentioning like other companies that might, might see Amtrak or like just trains in general as like a potential threat to their own, you know, industries like the car industry and shit. But yeah, no, like some sort of like cheap, reliable transportation method that connects NorCal to SoCal would be real fucking nice, but no, you gotta fucking drive your ass up there every single fucking time. It's either that or you take a Greyhound bus. And well, if you've been on a Greyhound bus before, you know that, you know, sometimes it can be really fucking sketchy. I remember back when I was in college, cause you know I grew up here in SoCal. When I attended college, I had to go up to not exactly NorCal, but basically I had to go up to the Bay and go to San Francisco, specifically Stockton, and yeah, no, every single time it was either my parents had to drive me there, or you know I would drive my parents' car on you know my way back home, like if I was on like break or something, or I take fucking Greyhound. Hey Abhishek, welcome to the stream. Oh, you got A1 Hotori and 90 pulls. Hey, cool. 2 copies, right? Yeah, congrats. Thought this was the 1920s. If only. Which state in the U.S. promotes mass transport? I don't know, actually. I know New York City has a ton of subways. Maybe Chicago does too. I'm not sure. I know the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I think, maybe including Houston, they do have a couple of like bus lines, but I don't know how often they're used or how relevant they are. I think California's made some effort for like easier modes of transportation. Like I know both downtown LA and like what is it? And I believe Long Beach, downtown Long Beach. They've put in like those like electric scooters that you can like hop on and like pay a little money for to use, and you can just zip around the city on those things. I think Japan has some of those too, so it's a similar idea. Philadelphia's got some good subways and metros. Oh, that's good. Like, there's definitely been like a bit of a push to like provide like alternative like transportation methods, like that the city provides. Again, like maybe e-bikes or e-scooters or whatever. But and I think SoCal, to be fair, I think SoCal has also been like expanding their metro, like the train, like public train like network. Not exactly subway. Because we have a lot of like overland trains or above ground trains, not subways. but like I don't know if it's enough to like really move the needle at the moment. Maybe it has already. It's just, you know, most people still take cars and shit. Most people just drive themselves with their own cars and shit. Actually, really adopt China's Japan's above ground metros really helps in saving transport costs. That assumes we actually have the bureaucracy and the fucking what is it, civil engineering, like city planning that they do. But even if we were to have those, it wouldn't exactly really work either. Like we should ideally, but we don't. It's probably not possible for America to have like Chinese style or Japanese style like subways. Certainly not like Chinese. Certainly not like the Chinese. The Chinese are different. Like in case, like I'm sure since you brought up the Chinese, I'm sure you've heard or read somewhere that China has like a giga fuck ton of like rail lines and shit, and like their country's completely covered in like rail lines, so you can take a train literally everywhere. It's like, well, part of the reason for that, just so you know, part of the reason for that is because you have to understand China. We're getting to Chinese geopolitics here now. So China's economy works works very differently, and the reason why is because the social contract that China has between the CCP and their people. Well, do I even need to talk about that? Technically, it's relevant, but actually, scratch that. I'm not going to talk about that. So let's back up a bit. The reason why China can build all their fucking railroads is because China's #1 priority is to employ as many people as possible. These days, that's very iffy, but at least nominally on paper, that's kind of what they want to do. Because, yeah, I guess we're going to have to talk about the social contract anyway. The social contract between the CCP and their people is that we will employ you, we as in the government, the CCP, will make sure that you have a job, you're employed, and you're able to make money for yourself and your family or whatever. In exchange, do not protest us. Do not fight against us, and, you know, don't do anything that we would consider to be anti-patriotic or some vague-ass shit like that. That was their whole social contract. And so in order to meet that social contract, what they do is they basically control the entire country's money supply, and they, how should I say, they influence financial events to make sure that they flood their system with money so that everyone is able to get paid, or at least in theory that's what they've been trying to do. What that means is Chinese companies have an insane amount of capital that they can draw upon basically whenever the fuck they want. That's the reason why China had such a huge housing boom during the end of the 2000s going to the 2010s, and only like in the past like maybe 4, 5, 6 years maybe it's slowed down, and it's predictably slowed down. And now China's actually is in a massive housing over surplus crisis now, to the point where if you know where to look, if you read the right articles, you'll find out that China has a shit ton of just random ass like unfinished or even finished apartment buildings and high rises that were meant to be built as apartments or like houses and shit. That no one's ever moved into because the housing companies ran out of equity, or they ran out of capital, so they can't sell what they've already finished. Whatever ones that are finished that they couldn't sell in time, they can't sell at all because no one's buying for the most part, and they don't have any money to finish the ones that are still unfinished. Because the construction companies back then used to have tons of capital in order to just keep building to get to keep that fucking good old the fucking housing bubble, keep making that shit bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually it pops. That's why you hear about China doing all these insane ass like civil engineering projects where normally they wouldn't really make a lot of economic sense. But hey, China China just floods the entire system with money. So hey, guess what? They can afford to spend that shit. You know, and part of that is the railroad. Part of what they've built with all the money that they just fucking throw into throw through the fucking system is a shit ton of rail. So that's why China's railroad system is possible. That's how it's possible. America doesn't work like that, because you know, typically outside of like retards like that one fucking what was that company called again? Epson or something like that, or whatever, the fucking fuck-ass company that caused the 2007 recession. Whichever fucking retards those were. Outside of that and other instances like that, generally speaking, we don't really work like that. Like we do have we did for a time, for like 2 decades, we had the boomers basically provide all the capital we needed, but you know, people typically use them a little bit more wisely, or in more economic, well, what we would consider to be more economically sensible. But you know, that being said, not everything we've done has been that sensible now, has it? You see that Stranger Than Heaven trailer? I think I watched it through like Max's channel. I have to watch it again though. Hopefully it's good. Free real estate in the most depressing way possible. Yeah, kinda. Is Ridesley, Farina, Duran, Escoffier good? Ideally no. If you're using Escoffier in that team, one of her passives wants you to bring all Hydra and all Cryo characters. So Duran being there, it kind of ruins the team. He won't even apply enough pyro anyway. I guess so. Yeah, that too. Replace him with like Xingqiu or something. Probably. Reality's good night. All right, take care, Finkel. It's probably a good time for me to call it too. It's already pretty late. It's like 11 p.m. Watch on stream right now? Nah, I'm good. I want to get off stream right now. I want to go grab something to eat. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let me find somebody to send you guys over to real quick. Good night, Mr. Yeah, take care, boys. Well, it's a good stream today. Besides all my ranting, of course. But yeah, no. Let's see. I haven't raided Ruby in a while. I'll go raid her. Anyways, take care, everybody. It was a good stream today. Successful gacha pulls, so big dubs there. I'll try to stream again tomorrow because I've got a lot of gacha shit to catch up on after all. If I'm not able to stream tomorrow, then I'll try to stream on like Friday or something. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So tomorrow should be Thursday. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good night, everybody, and yeah, catch you next time.